Hello guys, hope you all are doing good, and do you remember what we did in the previous classes? Today we will learn something very new. So let us consider a case where you have to light a bulb that needs more voltage but you have only a low voltage battery with you. So what do you do in that case? In today's video we are going to learn how to work at higher voltage using a multiple cell. For that, first of all, you need to click on this Create New Circuit button and you will be directed to Circuit Interface of Tinkercad. I hope you all are familiar with battery. We have three types of battery available here. The first one is 9-volt battery, and the second one a coin battery which is of 3 volt, and the third one which is a 1.5 volt battery. So we selected a 1.5 volt battery, 3 volt battery, 9 volt battery. Now we can keep this 9 volt battery here and can remove the rest. Yes. So now we can select a multimeter from the component list. Do you heard about multimeter? A multimeter is a measuring instrument that combines several measurement functions in one unit. So you can see it can measure voltage, current and resistance. That is why it is called multimeter. So you can see multimeters having a negative terminal and a positive terminal. We need to connect the positive terminal of multimeter to the positive terminal of battery and negative terminal of multimeter to negative terminal of battery. So let us connect that. Connect a wire from the negative terminal of battery and connecting it to the negative terminal of multimeter. So we need to make this negative connection wire black, and now connecting the positive wire from positive terminal of multimeter to positive terminal of battery and making the wire color red. So now click on Start Simulation and you can see the values reading there as 9 volt. So when we connected the 9 volt battery to multimeter, the value reads 9. Now let us connect a coin battery to multimeter. Select a coin battery. Now select a multimeter. Here also connect the positive terminal of multimeter to positive terminal of coin battery and negative terminal of multimeter to negative terminal of battery. So I'm connecting the positive connection. Now make the positive connection red color. So make it red. Now the negative connection. Connect from the negative terminal of battery to the negative terminal of multimeter. Make the connection black. Yes, so now click on Start Simulation. Yes, you can see the 9 volt battery and 3 volt battery is connected to multimeters, and the multimeter shows the exact voltage values there. So coin battery shows 3 volt and the 9 volt battery which is connected to multimeter, the multimeter reads 9 volt. Yes. So now let us see how to generate a 9 volt with this 3 volt coin battery. So for that, first remove the negative connection and choose a second coin battery. Drag and drop it just below the first one. Here we need to connect these two coin batteries. So connecting from the negative terminal of first coin battery to the positive of second coin battery. So we connected the negative terminal to the positive terminal. Now connect the negative terminal of second coin battery to the negative terminal of multimeter. Note down that we connected the coin battery together in the way that we connected first coin battery's negative to the positive of second coin battery. Now check the voltage. You can see the 9 volt battery shows 9 volt itself, and we connected 2 coin batteries here, and as a result we get a 6 volt there. So when we connected coin batteries in this manner, we can increase the voltage. So you can see we increase the voltage value there. Now let us choose another one also. So choose another coin battery and place it just below the second one. Now connect the negative terminal of second battery to the positive terminal of third battery. And connect the negative terminal of third coin battery to the negative terminal of multimeter. And this connection is called series connection. So we arranged or we connected the coin batteries, the 3 coin batteries in a series connection. So you can see now when we click on the start simulation, we can see our voltage increased. Yes, so we got 9 volt there. So when we connected the 3 coin batteries in a series connection, we got 9 volt as the result. So when we connected batteries in a series manner, we can increase the voltage, but the current will be constant there. There will be no change in the current, but the voltage increases. Let us check what happens when we reverse the connection. That is connecting the negative terminals of 2 coin batteries together. For that, just remove this. We need only 2 coin batteries. So remove 1 coin battery and also the negative connection. Now connect the negative terminal of second coin battery to negative terminal of multimeter. Make the wire color black because it is the negative connection. Click on start simulation and the multimeter reads 6 volt. Now we can reverse the connection. So first delete the wire connections and click on this rotate icon and our coin battery will rotate. Now connect the negative terminal of first battery to negative terminal of second battery. And connect the positive terminal of second coin battery to negative terminal of multimeter. Make the wire color black and now click on start simulation. Yes, you can see our multimeter reads 0 voltage. This is because we connected the negative terminals together. So to increase the voltage, we need to connect the batteries in series connection. That is negative of one battery to the positive of another battery. Now select only one battery and remove another one. Connect the negative terminal of the coin battery to the negative terminal of multimeter, making the wire color black because it is a negative connection. Now click on start simulation. Yes, multimeter reads 3 volt. Now let us check the current in the coin battery. So for that, click on the multimeter and in the appeared box, change the mode from voltage to ampere. So when we click start simulation, you can see the multimeter reads 300 milliampere current. So for a 3 volt coin battery, the current is 300 milliampere. Now let us connect another coin battery in a series connection. Doing the connections. Connected the negative of coin battery to the positive of second coin battery. Now make the wire connection black and click on the multimeter and changing the mode from ampere to voltage. So the voltage is 6 volt. Now we can check the current. So click on the multimeter and change the mode from voltage to ampere. You can see the current is still the same. There is no change in current value. Now add one more coin battery. Just check if any change happens or not. So connect it in a series connection and We can check the current. There is no change in current value. We added 3 coin batteries, but still there is no change in current. So from this, we can conclude that if we connect batteries in a series connection, the voltage increases and the current remains constant. Now let us think of increasing the current. So remove one coin battery and this wire connections. Now place this coin battery here and connect the negative terminals and positive terminals together. So connect the positive terminal of second coin battery to the positive terminal of first battery. Now connect the negative of coin batteries together. And also we need to connect the negative terminal of multimeter. So from any of this negative connection, you can connect it to the multimeter's negative terminal. So I am connecting from here, connecting the negative of coin battery to the negative of multimeter. Making the wire color black. Now we can check the voltage. The voltage is 3 volt. Even if we connected 2 coin batteries, the voltage is 3 volt. Check the current. Changing mode from voltage to current. Yes. So here the current increased, but the voltage remains constant. So this type of connection is called parallel connection, where we connected the positive terminals together and negative terminals together. In parallel connection, the voltage remains constant and the current increases. We can add one more coin battery and can check the current. Here also we need to connect the positive terminal to the positive terminal of another coin battery and negative to the negative. So we can check the voltage first. Click on Start Simulation. You can see the voltage is still 3 volt, no change. Now change mode from voltage to current. Yes, so current increased from 300 milliampere to 900 milliampere when we connected 3 batteries in a parallel connection. As current capacity increases, the battery will last. Suppose we can use or we can light an LED for 1 hour if we use a 3 volt cell. The same LED can be lighted up for 2 hours if we use 2 batteries of 3 volt. The same thing happens with the battery of our phone. A battery of 2000 mAh will have less charge, but in case of a 5000 mAh battery, the charge increases. So let us check what happens when we connect resistor in series and parallel connection. For that, remove these connections and select a resistor. Now connect the resistor to multimeter. Connecting the negative terminal of multimeter to one leg of resistor. And from the other leg of resistor, connecting it to the positive of multimeter. Now we can check the resistance value. Click on Start Simulation. We need to change the mode from ampere to resistance. Yes, you can see the resistance value is 1 kilo ohm. We can change the value by clicking here. Replace the value and you can type any value there. So I choose 2 kilo ohm. Now this resistor will have the value of 2 kilo ohm. Now connect another resistor in series. So choose one more resistor and place it just below the first resistor. Connect the 2 leads of these resistors and connect the second resistor to the positive of multimeter. We can change the resistance value of second resistor Okay, so first resistor is having 2 kilo ohm as the value and second resistor is 1 kilo ohm. So now just click on start simulation and you can see the total resistance is 3 kilo ohm. So you can see that our first resistor is having a resistance value of 2 kilo ohm and the second resistor is having a resistance value of 1 kilo ohm, and in total we got 3 kilo ohm as the total resistance. So let us check what happens if we add one more resistor. Select one more resistor and connect it in series. We can change the resistance value from 1 to 5. So now we can check the total resistance. Click on start simulation. Yes, so the total resistance value is 8 kilo ohm. So you can see that when we connected resistors in series, the resistance value increases. Let us check what happens if we connect the resistors in parallel. So first delete these connections, drag this resistor and place it over here. Now connect the leads of resistors. So we are connecting the leads of resistors together. And from any one of these leads, we will connect the wire to the multimeter. Now connect the positive terminal of multimeter to the leads of resistor. Yes, so we connected the resistor to the multimeter. So click on start stimulation. So you can see the resistance value decreased. Let us add one more resistor to this connection. So place it over here and connect the leads. So you know the values of resistors. The third one is 5 kilo ohm, second one is 1 kilo ohm and the first resistor is 2 kilo ohm. Now click on start stimulation and you can see the resistance value again reduced. So from this we can conclude that the resistance value increases if the resistors are connected in series, and if the resistors are in parallel connection, the resistance value reduced. So now we can do a project based on these things. So our project is, we need to light an LED. We need to use a 100 ohm resistor, but we have only 50 ohm resistor. So what we will do in this situation? So selecting LED resistor and a 9 volt battery. Now we can do the connection. So select an LED, connect the cathode to one leg of the resistor. Now select battery and we need to connect the negative and positive terminals of battery. Rotate the battery for a neat connection. Connect the positive terminal of battery to the anode of LED and the negative of battery to the another leg of resistor. Make the positive connection red and the negative connection black. We can check the resistance value. So it is 2 kilo ohm. We can make it 200 ohm. So type 200 there and change kilo ohm to ohm. Now click on start simulation. Yes, our LED is on now. But our project is to light an LED using a 100 ohm resistor. So now we can just replace 200 with 100. Now click on start simulation. Our LED is on, but we have only 50 ohm resistor available. So let us check what happens if we use a 50 ohm resistor there. Oh, our LED burnt out. So we need to use a 100 ohm resistor here, but we are only available with 50 ohm resistor. So we can use two resistors to make it 100. So we are using two 50 ohm resistor and we need to arrange it in a parallel connection. So 2 resistors with 50 ohm resistor arranging in series connection will give a 100 ohm resistance value. So let us check what happens if we connect in this manner. Now click on Start Simulation. Yes, our LED is on now. So here we used 2 50 ohm resistors which is arranged in a series connection and we make our LED on. So guys, I hope you understood this session and we'll meet again in the next session with new topic. Thank you.